All right, gentlemen, boys and girls, Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube, one of the founding fathers, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Bulldog Johnny. Not metaphorically speaking a founding father, but y'all get what I'm trying to say, don't you? But today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. It's Major Friday. Major Friday. It's Major Friday. We are in, let me tell y'all where we are at exactly today. I have this looked up, boys. We are in Antrim County, Northern Ireland, at Dunluce Road in Portrush, Northern Ireland. That's right, you heard me right. We are in Royal Portrush, the Open Championship, also known as the British Open, the final major before the playoffs get here. And ladies and gentlemen, after last week's tale of events, we did not qualify for the Bluegrass. That was an alternate event. See, we won the Bass Rock Open last week by 6 shots over Victor Hovland. So by winning that event, that puts us, we did not have to play this event. This was a alternate event. I don't do the alternate events unless it's for, unless you don't make the major championship. But this is where we are today. The Open. One of the biggest tournaments in all of golf, the 153rd playing of the British Open Championship. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, leave a follow, and I will certainly give you a shout out in the second round of this event. 156 players compete. Only one will get to hold the famous claret jug in their hand at the end of this event. Who will it be? Well, hey, I hope to be the one holding the claret jug at the end of this thing. So with that being said, without further ado, let's go to Andrew Catalon, Luke Elvey, Henry Koyak, and the big man, John McCarthy on the call at Royal Portrush in Antrim County, Ireland. It is showtime. Let's get it, baby. And now, even the funny part is now going to join us from Antrim County, Northern Ireland. So I was going to tell you, I got a hold of. Alrighty, let him do the intro, and I'll be right back to y'all, boys. British Open, the Claret Jug. I've practiced yet. I got on and Travis a while ago, and I take a chest, and I told him, I said, I got aggravating him. He said something about, I don't think so, and I don't think so. I don't think so. He said, John Dawson, stop it. Me and Colin Morikawa are in this one at Royal Portrush Golf Club, as I said, Carolina. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I let talk to some people about this. I'm going to tell y'all a story. From now on my broadcasts, we're going to do a DL, Daily Laugh of the Week, is what we're going to be doing. But I'm going to tell you all about it in a minute, what I'm going to do.
This matchup today, I really can't tell you where each player's skill level is, because I want to do this.
I want to go back and pin the thing to my. Let me go back right quick, ladies and gentlemen. I want to pin the quest of the Open Championship to my thing. I should have done that, and I didn't think about it, but tonight at between 7:30 and 8 o'clock will be our Fortnite primetime stream. So, with that being said, I want to tell y'all something very hilarious. So, as I said before, we're going to have a thing on ours where we do we're gonna have a daily laugh per thing on my channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all have heard me say it on here before about there it is, open for business. I want to pin this right here. I gotta make the cut, place top 10, and if I win it, I get the TSR3 driver. I think that's Callaway, if I'm not mistaken, or Titleist one. No, Titleist is TSR3. Excuse me. So let's go back to the event and get her started in Northern Ireland. But I'm gonna tell y'all something funny now. The king of mind games, ladies and gentlemen, is back. And why I said this, y'all won't never believe why I said this. So, Maggie, you really finna get a kick out of this. You really fixing to get a kick out of this. So, I've been telling all of my streams, all of y'all have been, I want to hear more. Then I'm gonna go eat back and do the second round. But to make a long story short, let me tell y'all what this is. So, y'all know there's this girl I've been going with. She's 21 years old. I've been, against my better judgment, I've been helping and struggling some, with paying bills, people, and Yeah, I know there's kids. That's how Travis always does. He wants to. He'll watch. He'll see where you at, and he'll take a picture of you from the snap. You know, on the Snapchat map on Snapchat, you have where you can see where a person's location is. Well, I seen where her location was. She wasn't coming this way after I sent her the money, and I said, I said, what the hell is she up to? So last night, the king of mind games come back, ladies and gentlemen. I have finally got my manhood back. And now listen to Shaggy. Tell me more, tell me more. Why is the king back? Well, so the same person called me up last night. She was upset about something because her car had been towed up. She was needing some money from me for something. And I'm tired for first right now, up and down, side to side, double time, 2 birdies. But I was talking last night. She was asking me last night, could I send her some money? And I told her no, because she didn't come to see me the night before. Well, I told her, I said, you took advantage of my kindness and been taking advantage of me all this time. I said, you're going to be very sorry when it comes time for your car payment to be paid and your lights to be paid, and I don't help you pay, and I don't pay none of it for you. And ladies and gentlemen, and that's when my mind games finally paid off. So up and down, side to side, shake and bake. 3 straight birdies. So when she told me that, so she messages me back. She says, LOL, she says, you're not the only one that's been helping me out pay my bills. So ladies and gentlemen, does anybody want to raise their hand and answer that question for the teacher? What does it mean what does that tell me that she's doing? Can anybody raise their hand and say, and even oohs will count?
What she's doing, she's saying.
No, no, it's not that, no. Think about it. If I'm paying her bills, somebody else is paying her bills, what does that tell you she's doing? She is so-called CHEATING. It's called cheating.
And she could go digger.
That's what. When she said that to me, I said to myself, well, I've known it all along. She's been cheating on me. I said, aha. So I messaged her back. This was before I rolled over and went to sleep now. I messaged her back and I asked her, I said, all right, I said, I knew all along you've been cheating on somebody. I said, but I want to know who it is besides me that's been helping you pay your bills. As soon as I get it out of my mouth, she starts to threaten to send me to jail because I asked her who was she cheating on me with. And I messaged her back. I said, if anybody's going to jail, you are going to jail. I said, don't you remember? I let you off the hook. I said you stole some money from me here a while back, and now several weeks ago, and now, well, I'll be darned. He comes in right as I'm explaining the good part. Now I got to tell the whole story again. We're doing a daily, Hinder, we're going to start doing a new thing on my channel. It's called a daily laugh. So I'm going to tell y'all what we've been talking about. I'm sorry, viewers and subscribers. Hinder just joined the room, so I'm going to repeat this and let him listen to this. And I'm going to tell y'all what it is. So let's rewind the whole segment, shall we? Unless he's been listening to it on YouTube. If he's been listening to it on YouTube, I'll just go ahead and finish out saying what I was going to say. So, to make a long story short, this girl that I've been going with, I've been talking about her on here. I've been helping her pay her, keep her bills and her lights and all that stuff cut on. Well, she decided, now Hinder's really going to laugh at this when I tell him the king of mind games has finally come out of retirement, and I'm going to tell y'all why. So Wednesday night she was supposed to have come and seen me. I was sending her some money to come see me. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, all of you with girlfriends and wives know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't have to repeat it out loud what I'm talking about. If I do, you're just nasty. You're just nasty if you want to hear me say it, so I'm not going to say it because you're just nasty if you want me to say it. But Shaggy already knows because he does it with his girlfriend on a 24/7 basis over the phone, so we don't have to worry about that part. Sorry, Selena, if you're watching the broadcast, I didn't want to say that, but I had to give a visual explanation because you know how dumb a lot of these people is nowadays. But continuing on with the story, I got to watching where she was at on the Snapchat map Wednesday night, where she was at, and she never did. When I sent her the money, she never did move from the location she was at. So she went back to the house that she was at on Pike County Lake Road. Fast forward to yesterday, I'm laying in the bed after I done come from practice to get ready to go to sleep because I had to work today. She calls me wanting me to send her more money where she can come and see me like she claimed she was going to do Wednesday. Well, I cussed her out and told her I didn't want to have nothing to do with her. I didn't tell you all about that on the first part that I cussed her out, but I did for real cuss her out. But I'm going to tell you where it really cause Hinder's going to laugh when I say why I said the king of mind games is back. Well, when I hung up with her, I told her, I said, you have taken too much advantage of my kindness for too long. You're going to suffer the consequences when it comes time for your car payment to be made. I'm not going to help you on half of your car payment. I said, you'll just be out walking, and the rest of your bills, you won't even have no lights in your house by the time I'm done with that. So, when I told her that, I didn't think she would take the bait. See, I was using a mind game tactic. Up and down, side to side, shake and bake, we're in the lead, baby. But I tricked her. What I mean by she took the bait was, she messaged me back and she said, LOL. Get this on my phone, that's why I keep looking down like I am with my eyes. I'm looking at it on my phone so I don't misinterpret the words. I can misinterpret the words. LOL. You are not the Would anybody in the say ooh all they want to, like them kids do when they want to answer a question? They can tell what, and I can tell them what they want to know. But Hinder knows this.
I know.
You already answered it because you heard me say it. That would be considered a wrong answer on your part. But got the birdie, yes sir, up and down, side to side. That was a long one. But, Hinder, let me ask you this. I know you got your microphone cut on. Let me see, just to be on the safe side, if he really does. No, he don't. But, Hinder, if you're around your PlayStation and you got your microphone on, answer this question for me. When a woman is saying that not only you are paying her bills for her, but somebody else is too, what does that call her? It says two things about her. One, as Shaggy said, She's a gold digger. The second one is the worstest thing of all. It's a 5-letter word. Starts with a C, ends with a T, and it's got he A in the middle. Cheat. In other words, when I found that out, she was cheating. I said, "Oh, so you've been cheating on me this whole time." When I asked her, see, she let her guard down, and the master of mind games went to work and picked her mind apart. And let me tell you what happened. Now, this was funny. I asked her, I said, "Who are you cheating on me with? Who else is paying your bills besides me?" She wouldn't tell me. So what she decided to do was she said she was going to call the police to me and have me arrested for trying to get her for wanting to know who she was cheating on me with. What are you talking about, me? What's she talking about, Shaggy?
She want to know what I made in the middle of it, baby.
Oh. And here's the fun part about it. So, I told her, I said, well, I said, now you going to suffer the consequences too, because I hadn't come out and told everybody what she done here a while back. So she had her, the last week in July, I was on vacation, and she had her some braces put on her teeth. Well, I found out about it. I get a phone call because of activity on one of my cards that was not made by me. Come to find out, this heifer got a hold of my card number somehow. I don't remember giving it to her, but she got my card number and spent $211.20 paying her doctor for her braces they put on her teeth.
Damn.
So I've got the actual, but see, I got that money back because I called them and told them it was a frauded. Have you heard everything I said, Hinder, on my stream? Because Hinder just joined the party. I didn't even know he had left. Did you know he had left? Oh. But what was so hilarious about this, when she told me last night she was going to have me thrown in jail, I said, let me tell you one thing. I said, if anybody's going to jail, you are. I said, your fate of freedom lies in my hands. I said, because as I remember correctly, you stole money from me to pay for your braces that you didn't ask, or could you use it, kiss my tail or nothing. I said, so it's really, I said, you really think the police is going to believe everything you tell them over me, that I've got proof that you frauded me out of money? So as of now, I finally am back to being the king of mind games, and I throw that crazy heifer, because I would my watching this broadcast, and I don't want to say the word I want to say on this broadcast because he may be watching, and I will pay for it when I go back to, it ain't that, it's worse than that, way worse. It's a 5-letter word, starts with a B, ends with an H. I think you get my drift. Absolute wrong, man. To find out, I know it. Somebody go ahead and say it. I'm an idiot. I'm a sucker. Just go ahead and say it and be through with it. Somebody knock me in the damn head for the bullshit, but hey, come hell or high water, she will suffer the consequences, because I hope whoever she's going with will learn the lesson not to give her no money, cause she will spend it and you will be more broke than you is anything else. Oh, Shaggy, by the way, inquiring minds on my broadcast might want to know.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt.
You was talking about it yesterday.
But it'll be an easy par.
Tell us all what happened. What with the cool girl yesterday? You told her to talk to Selena. What did the results come out to be? What'd she tell her?
Straight down the hill.
And I guess Selena's mad with her because she wants to play. So in other words, you've got the green light to play Fortnite, right?
I could eat. She not mad at all, cause when she talked to her.
Opting for the 6.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I know she wanted you to wait for her. I understand that, but
No.
oh.
Draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
So,
Yeah.
when I was talking to Cool Girl, I don't mean what she said.
Okay, please. That reminds me, before you read that, I'm going to tell you, I'm changing her name. I'm changing our sister Cool Girl's name to Clutch. Her name is going to be Clutch, because every time our back's against the wall, she comes through in the clutch. Her new name is Clutch. If I had a baseball team in the ninth inning, she'd be the batter I'd want in a particular situation to bail them out of a clutch. All right, now tell us.
Do not hit it right in the
Okay,
bunker
so I
or
said
left in the bunker. Avoid both of those, and you have a second shot that plays uphill with runoffs once again going in all directions. The worst miss you could have is left in that green side bunker.
And then I said, what you say?
From around
I said, what you
140
say?
yards here.
And what your sister say?
Mm.
What, Lee? Don't you see I'm busy? You said you might get another one, get for the hell of it. I'm not deaf, you know.
I don't know sign language.
Chosen the pitching ridge here.
I've even read a sign language book and still don't know no sign language.
Face a little up and down here.
Oh boy.
Okay, anyway, like I was saying.
Thanks a lot, Meat, for the interruption.
Don't stop now.
Oh! Let's record that. Let's record that.
6 under.
What a shot. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
She probably was pain. With telling me that I think when she said she could make by herself, if I got her, she was skulking around.
To 15.
She was saying that to make you feel bad. To think that doing something. She thought she was breaking a play.
With me
Well, you know
about what?
that she wanted you to wait and play with her. And Shaggy ended up starting with and still ended up getting all the skins, but come to find out, she was Shaggy.
Remember I'm
long par 3.
That's going to play right there.
Eddie, how tricky is this one?
Tricky. Downhill, moving to the left.
Way to the left. More break on that than I figured. Let's go to this first line right here. That should do it. Let's see. I think he got it. I think he nailed the chirp. It's time to chirp. No.
4 feet left to the hole.
We've got 3 weeks left to the FedEx Cup playoffs begin. We'll be at the FedEx St. Jude Championship. We're 4 shots ahead of Yang Hun An. I've not had major problems. Of course, not no major problems.
Down the hill for their second shot. Incredible views. Hill. That's a disappointment.
Okay. 6 under par at the Open Championship. So Shaggy will be live tonight on his at Shaggy2Dope156. He will be live on his Twitch channel tonight doing his first Fortnite broadcast of the joining in on his channel with him. But like I say, probably 7:30 or 8 o'clock, give or take. It depends on what time we get out from our Meet the Dogs, which it starts at 6. We got a scrimmage.
This is a good stroke.
So I'm thinking it's probably going to be 7:30, 8 o'clock at the latest. Take a shower, get in here, and it'll be time to play some Fortnite. I'm a Fortnite baby.
Closing hole at Royal Portrush is a par 4. Failure tee
Crap.
shot out to the left-hand side is finding those bunkers.
You're on 12?
No. From there, you're going to have a longish second shot to a green that just has one.
I figured you would be grinding through the season thus far.
On the left, though, will carry it down into a low area. Anything coming up short will be on a flattish area. Pretty easy to get it.
I got through last Friday, ladies and gentlemen, the first part of the first page of the battle pass. I got to level 7 last week, so not too bad left. I'm gonna try to get through 2 or 3 pages tonight. I'm gonna try to get through, but we'll see. So here we go.
But a long way to go. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Come on. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Run it. Oh, God. It fell off the map. Drop. That chip-in putt that I had from the rough earlier, I will be uploading it to my YouTube channel, and that ends the first of the first round. So, thus far through the first round, I'm out in front by 2 shots over Xander Schauffele. Colin Morikawa had a bad day. He shot 5 over par. Cam Davis, Martin Laird, Victor Hovland up there. He finished even for the day. But only 1 bogey on the card for me. I finished first through 18 holes, and we're out in front by 2 shots. But hey, it's still anybody's ball game. Can we make the cut as a rookie at this golf course? They say when the conditions are bad, this course plays treacherously. But we're gonna come out in the second round and see what we can do. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Every time before a major championship that I've won on here,
catalog saying so long.
Every time I play a game, every time I win a tournament on here before a major championship, the frick, my foot's hurting, and you want me to get up and answer this freaking telephone? Hello? Now then, I'm back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But as I was saying, it's been a common fact with me before. If I win a tournament before I do a major championship, I always stink up a major championship. I mean, I might be the leader at the first round, but as sure as the other rounds come, it's going to be very bad, if you get what I'm trying to say. So, we got a 2-shot lead. Let's see what the conditions are for round 2. We're up 2 shots. Medium and east. I got to do a practice round on a quick few holes just to see. I've never done a practice round with east wind conditions, so I'm gonna just do a practice round with the round 2 tees, and we're gonna stay right here to do that round, and then I'm gonna go eat my lunch, which is a hot dog. So let's show y'all what's coming up in the rest of the season for us. So after the Open Championship, the players that did not make it to the Open Championship will be playing the Fortunes Championship. Our next regular season event is the 3M Open at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. Then you got the Knot Championship at Huntington Sound. And then after the Knot Championship, we start the playoffs. If the top 70, you make it to the postseason. 70 players will compete. The FedEx St. Jude Championship is coming up in 3 weeks' time. We will be at TPC Southwind in Tennessee. Then the BMW Championship will be at Hatteluce, or however you say that, Hauteluce, Hatteluce. And then if you're in the top 30, you go to East Lake and Hotlanta, GA for the Tour Championship for the FedEx Cup.
Wow.
And 30 players will compete for the FedEx Cup at that golf course. So here we go.
I'm not doing that.
What is she trying to get you to do?
Trying to get me to call my neighbor
For what?
and tell her to bring us some food, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to worry him about food. I'm not going to worry him about food either.
What she need food for? She didn't eat all the food up?
Yep.
Sorry, meat, you gotta wait till Sunday. Shaggy said, yep. Tell them, Shaggy, she gotta wait till Sunday to get that. She gotta wait till Sunday to get some food, because that's when the food stamps come in.
You ain't know.
I know Sunday.
Hello there, my name is Joe.
All right, I want to make a mention. As I was talking about it yesterday, while we're doing this practice round right quick, I'm only going to do a few holes on this just to see, because I've never really played east winds
It is time to drop this in the fairway.
that I know of. I hadn't. It ain't been straight east. I know it's been northeast and southeast winds, but so I want to make an announcement. It may or may not happen tomorrow, so do not hold me to it, ladies and gentlemen. But tomorrow, if I do get called in to work tomorrow, I'm going to try to work some magic where I can have Sunday off to replace my day for tomorrow. If that's the case, and I do get Sunday off if they call me in tomorrow, I will be doing the Uncharted 4 continuation tomorrow night. If I don't get called into work tomorrow, it won't be done tomorrow night. So, it will be. If I do get called in, it won't be if I don't. So, like I said, I don't know how long it's going to take to get this other stuff done. Now, let me tell y'all a crazy story. Since we've been talking about crazy stories today, let me give y'all a crazy story. So, this is going to drop us down a shot, a bogey. I'll play this one better by the time we get on the actual course, actual thing itself. But what I was going to say is this. So, y'all know I've been talking about how our other biscuit cook, she quit last week. And they hired a new one. He come in today and was gonna run the grill today. But he called them early on in the week and told them he wasn't gonna come.
Second shot here on hole number 2.
But he ended up coming today. He called them back and told them he was coming. They only got him on there for today to run the grill. I said to myself, wait a minute. If he finally come to work, why can't they just keep him back there doing what they wanted him to do to start with, and that would be to make up the biscuit tomorrow? Well, I put 2 and 2 together. I said, I bet I know why he first said he wasn't coming. Because when he first said he wasn't coming, I think I figured out why he said that. Because he probably, when he filled out the application, filled it out to be a cook on the grill, and they wanted him for something other else. Happened with another girl way back. I'm talking about this girl here now. She used to work at the Piggly Wiggly in Brundage. She worked a week at Hardee's with us. She had applied to be a cashier because she was a cashier at the Piggly Wiggly. Well, they put her back there on the back line and on the grill, and she applied for cashier. I said to myself, so basically what he done was he applied for a grill position, for a cook position, and got his position. Didn't have to do no other position in there. Now they and then they wouldn't let that other gal do the cashier position. I see how people are. Snobby, woo!
Still looking good.
Got my shot back. Fabio, stop. So if I play my cards right, we'll be setting even par through 3, ain't it? Yeah, through 3 will be at even par through 3, so that means we'll be 2 shots up of Schauffele unless Schauffele birdies a couple holes. Can you imagine the scene if I bring home the famous claret jug? And I promise y'all this, I will make that my background picture. What I will do is if I win the tournament, I will take a video of the last putt and the trophy presentation, and I will put it on my YouTube channel and label it First Career Major, now to win the other 3 to complete the major championship. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm ready for on my other golf game on EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters. I'm ready for us to play at the Teeth of the Dog. We got a tournament coming up there not too long. I think it's week after next. I know we go to New Zealand this week at Tara Edie Golf Club. And the next one I think is the one at Teeth of the Dog in the Dominican Republic. I can promise you this. I can win that particular golf tournament because before our first tournament I ever played, when I'd done a non-streaming, then I restarted and done a streaming golf dynasty. My first golf tournament I played was the Latin American Amateur Championship, and I played it there, and y'all ain't gonna believe what old boy did. Old boy himself.
Want it?
Yeah. Well, that right there was the call I've been waiting for. We'll be back for round 2. Y'all enjoy, because hey, we're gonna see if we can pull this claret jug, bring this claret jug home. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on YouTube. Hush your mouth. Bye-bye.